So just about set now and towing the slab, Dustin May. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Jung-Hoo Lee leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Willie Adames stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. 0-1. May in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And Adames swings through that one.
1 ball.
1 out. Base is empty.
Let's go, Dustin.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Elliot Ramos stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's Dominic Smith. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back and getting to start. Kyle Harrison. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting second.
Here's Mookie now.
Mookie. Bat.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. At the very bottom, hitting 9th, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high. All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
But no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Flying around third is Betts. Out at the play. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And a big swing and a miss. Smith on third with 2 out. Next offering is downstairs. Two outs.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Muncy to hit. Lee pulls that one down, and the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. May back to work. Muncy throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6.
Casey Schmidt, the next to hit.
Schmidt.
Just missed. There's a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 7. Right
2
fielder,
down, base is
Mike
empty.
Yastrzemski.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine second. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that is out of play. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he's out at first. So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Enrique Hernandez. First pitch just misses. That one missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, takes ball one. On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. One run is in. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 24th home run of the season. It's 6-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Kyle Harrison gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Spencer Bivens gets the ball now.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's Betts. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Doubled in his first AB. Right through there for a strike. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Dalton rushing. Runner on first with one down for him. Deal one. 4 runs already in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Teoscar Hernandez. RBI single his last time up. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Stays alive. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lee on his way over. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. That one inside. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Andrew Kisner. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. May comes set. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On the first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Reached on an infield single his first time. That misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Singled and scored his first time.
Yeah!
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Muncy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Willie Adames. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Smith batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at 2nd. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Freeman over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants leave a couple. They still find themselves. And we're back. Tommy Edman at the plate. Line drive. Hauls it in. And there's 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. That one to first, and a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty.
Mookie
Now at the plate,
Betts.
Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. May back to work, and that's through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Kisner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Double play ball to second. They get one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. On the ground right side, Fitzgerald. On to first. One up, one down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's
Up
internal
next,
clock.
for
He
the
knew he had
Dodgers,
plenty of time to
catcher,
take that extra step,
Dalton
secure
Rushing.
his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Bloop behind second. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Teoscar
right
Hernandez
fielder,
steps to the plate for the
Teoscar
Dodgers.
Hernandez.
That to right. Yastrzemski pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the top of
Leading
the
off for
6th.
San
And
Francisco,
now
center fielder,
Jung-Hoo
Lee.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. May ready to fire now. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Big Red picks up the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective
Up
pitching
next
is getting
for the
ahead in the
Giants,
count. And as a
shortstop,
pitcher, it
Willie
really allows you to
Adames.
start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Inside,
Missed with a
ball 1.
changeup, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one just
that pitch is out.
misses.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Out to short, Betts. Whips it to
He's
first.
out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Elliot Ramos. On the ground. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That one to first, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Beck getting loose as well. And now 2 balls and a strike. That one
3
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard, base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning. So up next, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 13th home run of the season, it's 8-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And a swing and a miss. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Sung Kim. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Yeah. Here comes Tommy Edman. And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side. Headed towards the corner, Yastrzemski. Long run, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ball one there.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Way outside. Yeah, that's ball two. Look out! And it hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to first. Could be two. Spin. Oh, that's one. And that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Betts into second. Here comes the manager out of the Giants. Hayden Birdsong takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And it finds its way through for a hit. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
It's a bit of a blow. Out now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, Wilmer Flores will hit next. That one outside. 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike.
1 ball,
the Giants
2 strikes.
with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And Big Red gets another strikeout. He's been impressive.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, bases empty. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead of the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. Giants are down 1-2-3. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here in LA, here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing.
Birdsong measures 6 feet 4 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Lee tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ramos going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. So he goes yard to left. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy Pages.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So digging in, Hesung Kim. This one in the dirt. Pages on at second with 2 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lee racing over to make the catch. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the 8th. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51.
Just missed.
Alex Vesia.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Fitzgerald lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And another ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one clips the corner. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Broken bat, rolling to first. He steps on the bag. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. Birdsong back to work. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Flores, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
And next for LA, Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Birdsong departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for San
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tristan Beck.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Freddie Freeman now. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he boots it. Betts around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Dalton
One away,
Rushing.
runners at first and third. Dalton Rushing now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 13-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Man at second with 1 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That one hammered center field. That's back. And out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 15-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tristan Beck is done. And as so the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Randy Rodriguez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Max Muncy at the dish.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Giants. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That's inside. Check swing, called strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. My partner known for being a touch hack-tastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Adames stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lee leads off first with 1 away. And that misses. 2-0. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Back to the pitcher, covering, double play, and that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
This one ends 15-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.